In this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can exit this cryptocurrency bull run making millions of dollars. Now, of course, if you're just going to invest a few $100s, this is close to impossible. But if you can invest tens of thousands of dollars, you are very likely going to make it. And if you can't invest that, I'm going to explain how you can make the most amount of gains exiting the top of the bull run or very close to the top. And most of the people out there have the strategy wrong, because if you buy Ethereum, you are probably going to exit at $20,000. Will we hit $20,000 on Ethereum in the next 12 to 18 months? That is the question. Well, I bought Solana and I'm going to exit at $1,000. Will Solana reach $1,000? Well, you don't know. And I'm going to explain what we need to know to exit the cryptocurrency market, no matter what the price is from those cryptocurrencies. Because what happens to most of the people is that they make a 20x, a 50x, and they get greedy and they do not exit most of their cryptocurrency gains. So make sure to stay tuned here, because there is one chart that you need to take into consideration for exiting the cryptocurrency bull run with massive gains. A lot of these cryptocurrencies that I am going to mention in this video, you can buy on Bybit or on 𝗖𝗆𝗺𝗃. Now, on 𝗖𝗆𝗃𝗃, you do get an insane bonus of $20,000. Also, on Bybit, you do get a 20% fee reduction for your futures trading. So make sure to take advantage of those links down below so you get the best deals available out there. Now, let's go right away here and go through the Wall Street cheat sheet. And all of the markets work like this, where you do have a massive thrill, euphoria, big rally, okay? And then obviously you do get into that big major collapse where everybody, especially the large players, are taking massive profits and dumping the market. We have seen this in 2022. That was a brutal bear market. We saw Bitcoin going from $69,000 all the way down to $16,000 and going sideways for a few months, and then obviously starting to recover very, very well in 2023. Now, what I want to explain to you here is where we at currently in this bull run, which is very, very likely in the disbelief rally. Now, this disbelief rally has been extremely crazy for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's already been hitting all-time high, which is very unusual, especially happening before the halving. A lot of the cryptos haven't done much. They have been rallying very, very well, okay, in October, November, or out of 2023. We are seeing some pullbacks right now, and this is what is causing the disbelief, right? This is a sucker's rally. This has finished. We're probably going to correct a lot longer right now in the next coming months and years. And I want to explain to you here, looking at this chart, all right? The disbelief rally is right over here, just before getting into a big, massive bull run. No doubt that the disbelief rally can get very crazy. The next coming months can be very corrective. We are entering into the summer. Usually May is a bearish month, not only for crypto, also for the stock market. So we could be seeing this corrective move extend a few more weeks and months, giving us a great buying opportunity. Now, I do believe that we are in this disbelief stage because we have been going sideways on a lot of the cryptos during late 2022 and early mid 2023. And this takes me to this chart right over here. I'm going to explain a little bit with Elliott wave theory, how we have been forming 5 waves to the upside on the total 3, the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is basically all of the altcoins. We formed 5 waves since October of 2023, going extremely explosive. And with that theory, I'm going to tell you that there is a high chance that we are going to see some corrective structures in the next coming months in a second wave, giving us the second and potentially the last opportunity to buy some cheap cryptos before everything goes crazy entering into 2025. When we do take a look at the previous cycle and we take a look at the all-time high on the total 3 market cap, okay, that is around about 350 billion, right? This was back in January of 2018. When we take a look at the timing, since we broke the all-time high here, in February of 2021, we can see the timing. Now, this is what is most important, right? When we do go to the peak of the next cycle, okay, which is right over here, round about $1.12 trillion on the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. What we can see here, zooming in, is this blue vertical line right over here. This is in December of 2024. The total crypto market cap is very unlikely to break through this resistance zone in the next coming months. We are likely going to see a pullback. We are likely going to see a little bit of a consolidation. And the theory is that we have formed the first wave up in this bull market, meaning that the second wave is on the formation. And what comes next after a second wave is an explosive third wave, followed by a fifth wave that will be likely topping out somewhere in between early 2025 and late 2025. So it's not really based on the timing on where we are going to exit. We should be breaking through the all-time highs here on the total 3 round about late 2024, early 2025, and we could extend to much higher levels. And this is where it's getting very interesting. This is where I'm going to explain the exit strategy. When you get into a big, massive bear market, okay, as you can see here in 2018 and 2019, and this is where I entered crypto in 2018, what we need to know is expansion levels. This is a tool that we use with the Fibonacci retracement, and we want to know how far can a market expand after a large accumulation when you break all-time highs. And of course, most importantly is Fibonacci. We have the 1.618, the 2.618, and the 3.618, but we are mainly interested in the 1.618. That is going to be our first target zone to exit most of our cryptocurrency investments. And of course, we could leave some to exit if we do continue the pump to hit the 2.618 expansion. Let me go with the all-time high from the previous cycle to the bottom of the bear market here in late 2018, and we are going to extend this. And what I want to show you is the expansion targets. The 1.618 here that actually got a massive blast through, which was pretty good, and the 2.618, and this is where the market was topping out. Of course, we had a corrective structure here, and then we had another move breaking above 2.618. However, it didn't continue to the upside. So it's very difficult to exit your cryptocurrencies at this point, right? You might think, I'm going to hold the bag. We are going to go to higher levels. Instead of a 50x, I am looking for the 100x, right? And you're basically then waiting, and you're riding all the way down all of those massive crypto gains that you could have taken massive profits. So this is extremely important to note. No doubt that we are going to break the highs here in the next 12 to 18 months, potentially breaking that 1.13 trillion market cap and have a massive blast through. What we need to understand is the expansion targets. 1.618 to 2.618 is where I am going to exit with the most amount of gains. I will not be riding, over 50% of my holdings for a few years, waiting for the next cycle. We need this exit strategy to make the most amount of profits. So with the next expansion here, what we want to know is from the all-time high here of 2021 to the low of the bear market, which was in December of 2022. And that is giving us the expansion targets. The most aggressive one, of course, being the 2.618, but I will be very happy already to exit most of my cryptos as soon as we start to hit the 1.618 expansion, which is at the $1.6 trillion market cap. Could we hit the 2.4 trillion market cap at the 2.6 Fibonacci expansion, just like we did on the previous cycle? It is very possible, but this area in between 1.618 and 2.618 expansion from this bear market that we've had during the last few years is going to be my exit zone, where I'm going to be exiting most of my crypto, 50, 60, 70%, as we are breaking through the 1.618. So I will be exiting over 50% of my cryptocurrencies as we hit the 1.618 extension. I will be leaving a little bit, okay, and I will be exiting as we are getting close to the 2.618. Maybe this is not going to expand to the 2.618 Fibonacci, which is all the way at $2.4 trillion. It is probably not going to reach there and then roll back down. And I do not want to hold that bear market, all of the cryptos that I've been investing during the last few years. I don't want to hold all of those gains all the way down. I will be exiting at these technical targets, the 1.618 and 2.618 expansion. How you get the expansion is you go with the Fibonacci retracement from the highs to the lows, and this gives you the target zones, 1.618 and 2.618, guys. Very important to exit most of your crypto in between those expansion levels, because if you are hitting those expansion levels, you might be holding Solana, and maybe Solana is going to be at $500 once the total crypto market cap is already at this zone. And you have a target of Solana of exiting at $1,000. I am going to exit my Solana once it reaches $1,000. Maybe you're hitting these expansion targets already that is indicating a possible top of the bull run, and your Solana tokens are only at $500. This is the chart that you need to take into consideration to exit with the most amount of profits. If not, you are going to ride the bear market for the next coming years, because you've had numbered targets on your cryptocurrency. I'm only going to exit when it reaches $1,000. I'm going to only exit Avalanche once it reaches $500, right? You need to take a look at the total 3 market cap to understand the expansion targets. Now, I'm going to talk about some cryptocurrencies that you can buy on these exchanges that I do have down below in the description, so you can get the best bonuses available on Bybit and on 𝗬cie, guys. You got fee reduction on Bybit. You got very good bonuses on 𝗬cie. Take advantage, guys, of those bonuses for your futures trading. Now, when I do take a look at Elliott wave theory, something very interesting here. From the ultimate low of the total crypto market cap, we have formed 5 waves since December of 2022. You can see how we've had the low right there with 1 wave and 3-wave corrective move all the way down almost to the 0.88 Fibonacci, which is very, very corrective. Then we have this 3rd wave right there, 4th and 5th wave. We are very likely going to be entering that ABC corrective move in the next coming months, giving us a great buying opportunity on most of the cryptocurrencies. Now let's dive in through some cryptos that I think are going to do very, very well. Now, I'm not going to give any price targets. The most important chart that you need to take into consideration is this one right over here. Remember, the total 3. Maybe some of these cryptos are only going to do a 3x. Some of them are going to do a 50x. You need to pay attention on this chart to exit with the most amount of profits. And I think Acropolis is a great crypto project. It's in the banking sector on DeFi. It's a very low cap. When you do take a look at the chart, it looks like it is dead. It had a massive rally in the summer of 2023, doing over a 3x, got a big major pullback. These are the zones that you should be interested in to buy for the next 12 to 18 months. Now, how far can this one go? Can this one reach all-time high? And that would be over a 12x if it does manage to reach the highs here from the bull run of 2021. Well, I don't know where it's going to reach. I will be taking into consideration the expansion targets, okay? If we are hitting the 1.618 Fibonacci expansion here, which is around about $1.6 trillion, like we explained at the beginning of the video, well, obviously, wherever the price is on Acropolis, I will be exiting. Will it be here or will it be above all-time high? Well, if it's above all-time high and we're hitting the $1.618 trillion, which is the 1.618 expansion, I will be exiting that cryptocurrency. Another good one is Dragon Chain. Now, Dragon Chain is an insane US project. It is an enterprise and startup ready platform to build flexible and scalable blockchain applications for businesses in the US. Now, this one has been doing very, very well in the last 6 to 12 months. It's done over a 10x of an impulse since the lows he created in September, October of 2023. This has done over a 10x, which is absolutely crazy. Now, of course, it is getting that pullback. We are potentially in that second wave, and I think it's going to be great for dollar cost averaging. We could be going down to lower levels in the next coming weeks and months. We just need to be ready for that pullback. Guys, we've been going up for several months here, very crazy, and we are just getting that pullback that is just going to give us a great buying opportunity before things get extremely crazy. Make sure to do your research. These are a few that I have in my portfolio: Acropolis, Dragon Chain. If you are looking for gaming, Illuvium, it's an insane gaming project. Now, this is no doubt a very big project, and this one can do very, very well. Will it manage to do a 5x, a 10x, or a 20x in the next 12 to 18 months? Remember, we are taking into consideration this chart for our exit strategy. Another good gaming project is Star Atlas. This is on the Solana blockchain. They are still developing. This game is going to be absolutely huge. When you take a look at the chart, look at the massive pump and dump that it's had during November and December and getting this aggressive pullback here the last few months. This is the zone that you should be excited. You do not want to buy when things are pumping. When it gets a massive crash and goes sideways is where you want to get in before it starts pumping like crazy, so we can start exiting with insane profits with this strategy that I've told you with the total crypto market cap. Of course, there is card games such as poker. Now, poker is huge industry and it is in crypto. There is PKR and there is also VPP, virtual poker chips. This could be absolutely huge. This had a massive pump also in November and December, did over a 5x in returns, and all of those returns are coming back down. This is the moment we want to be excited. This pullback, if we do go sideways and slightly to the downside in the coming months, I am going to be buying some more of these cryptos. VPP, virtual poker chips, and also PKR. These could be huge in the next coming 12 to 18 months. Now, nothing is guaranteed in crypto. We do not know if these projects are going to end up being legit in the next 1 to 2 years, or are they going to go bankrupt. For the moment, these look quite good after doing my research. Now, if you want to go more into AI, of course, there is Render, but Render has already hit all-time high. I think the returns on Render are probably going to be a 3-4x potentially. We have Ocean Protocol. Ocean Protocol is also in AI. This is going to be absolutely huge project. Make sure to do your own research on Ocean Protocol. We do have the charts looking insane. We've had massive waves to the upside the last few months, and this corrective structure that is happening during the last few weeks and that could continue in the next coming months is going to be a great opportunity to start dollar cost averaging. Now, dollar cost averaging is the most successful investment strategy. You just basically buy a bit every single month or every single week till you actually hit all-time high or those target zones from the total crypto market cap. Ocean Protocol, I think, is going to do very, very well, and it could do a 5x realistically in the next 12 to 18 months. Will it do a 20x? It all depends on where we at on the total crypto market cap. If we are already hitting the 1.618 expansion and Ocean Protocol has only done a 3x, we need to be happy by taking that 3x. Legends, that is the strategy. Remember, a lot of these cryptos can be bought on Bybit, 𝗖𝗇, BingX. You got those exclusive bonuses down below in the description. And if you are extremely interested in futures trading, but you do not know how to use the platforms like the ones I'm using, such as Bybit, you need to check out the Bybit tutorial so you can learn step by step on how to use that futures exchange. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.